is Masika Kalysha from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and you are locked into the G List. Come on, get on your GT.
Hi, my name is Wadey G with the G List Society, and I have this beautiful woman here from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Her name is Masika. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. Masika Kalysha.
Masika Kalysha, I'm sorry. You know, because like when they like put your name on the marquee, they just put your first name.
Well, it's very difficult to pronounce, and it's very difficult to spell, so it's easier, but my parents picked a really good one, so I like to say them together.
Do you know where your name comes from?
My mother got my first name. It's Swahili. It means invincible. Not to be confused with invisible, because there are people that don't know the difference. And my father actually kind of made it my middle name because he had a lot of guesses that were kind of off. So he stuck with Kalysha, and he says it means God-given, and that's what we're going to stick with.
That's right. God-given. That's what's up. So, I mean, this is your first foray into reality show, right?
Yes.
How does it feel just being part of that franchise and all the things that you went through just being part of that cast?
You know what? It was an arrangement of things I never would have expected. You know, I've done scripted, I've done film, I've been a face with no words, I've been someone else's words. So it's very different when you are being yourself. You're being judged, you're being put in situations, and it's very uncomfortable, and it's all in front of a camera. Right. So, I mean, for the past 10 months that we were filming, it was just a whirlwind of emotions, feelings, experiences, and no matter what it is, everyone's going to see it. So it's crazy.
And I mean, because one of the things I learned about you on the show in one of the recent episodes is that you're a singer, you're a performer.
Yes.
And you got
Just kidding. All right, come on now. Casey, joke. No, just kidding.
But, and that means you got a new song that's coming out.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about it?
So I have a new single. It's called Bad. Okay. And basically it's talking about women. Like, I can be bad. I'm going to go through your wallet. I'm going to go through your phone. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I might key your car. I might punch you in your face. So it's all these emotions that I feel like women try to hide and, you know, whatever. No, I'm a crazy girlfriend. I really, really am. I will stalk your gram, go to your tag pictures, follow me in your car, put my hoodie on, get my girls, we gonna ride out on you, motherfucker.
I mean, shoot, because I was a little bit scared of you too, because I mean, when you let Molly Ma have it after. Exactly. So you're not even cool with him.
I didn't know that.
You don't even know who that is.
Like every now and then you have to do charity. So that was my charity case for the year. I wrote it off of my taxes, and that's it.
All right now. Speaking of him though, speaking of who,
okay.
I mean, one of your enemies on the show was Nikki.
You know what? I don't have enemies because you're not important enough for me to have a feeling towards you. There are irrelevant people, however. Right. So we can talk about the irrelevant Nikki.
Okay, irrelevant Nikki. I agree with you on that one. No shade at all.
Right,
I agree with you on that one. But she did an interview with Vlad TV recently and said that this situation that you had on the show wasn't the first time you guys bumped heads. Is that true, or can you clarify on that?
I've never met her. I don't know her.
So no basketball player being anything?
The guy she's talking about, I have no idea who he is. She's just that insecure. But I mean, look at me, I would be too.
All right, because everything's too natural right here.
But you know what? If she didn't have someone, if I wasn't here, what would she have to talk about?
Absolutely.
Nothing. Girl, talk on.
Well, I mean, because also too, you know, you were brought onto the show and stuff, and there was this controversy or this question of like, how did you get on the show and your relationship with him? Molly Wild, who some sources say he brought you on the show, some say you brought him. How did that work as far as you getting cast?
So basically, when I found out through, you know, the grapevine that Mona was coming to LA, I reached out to my publicist and told him I wanted to set up a meeting with her. So he sent an email to Robin, who was one of the executive producers over in New York, as well as the brand new Hollywood season. And she set up my meeting with Mona directly, so I sat with her, we talked, and yeah, pretty much it was history from there on out. Now, I was actually kind of on and off dating someone, and we had been on and off for 3 years, but our relationship was so shaky that it just wasn't in a comfortable place to bring on TV. So when I was hired, I was single. I unfortunately stumbled upon the charity case, and he begged me to put him on the show. In the interim, he pretended like he wanted to get married and all this stuff. Now, he had been chasing me for a while. So he did want to date me before the show, but he put 20 on 10 when he found out about the show. So I foolishly brought him on before I knew him well enough, and it all fizzled through. So we broke up in April. Nikki got hired in August, and he actually brought Nikki to Mona in August, hoping that would get him hired because they didn't want him. And guess what? She got hired, and they still didn't hire him. So basically, she owes me a check. He's not getting a check. He's turning tricks for free, and tricks are for kids. So
Well, hey, that's how you do it. Be a woman on top, you know what I mean?
So basically, they both owe me something.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
And you got a crazy storyline, so that made
Yeah.
you like a big star on the show. What has it done for you since being on there? I mean, because you got in the game,
Yeah.
you were already modeling, you were already
Yes.
acting. I'm sure more opportunities opened up since.
Well, during the course of the filming, actually before the show aired, I signed to new management, I signed a new record deal, and then I signed to a new agency as well for acting and modeling. So basically, it just kind of coincides all together because when you have this type of platform, you have to have the right team in place. So I was blessed enough to have those strategic people to now can guide me through because, you see people come and go. When you have a platform like this, you don't know what to expect. You end up on the blogs for dumb shit. It's very easy to fall. So thankfully, I have the right people around me, and I'm going to be here for a while.
Well, with also the right people behind you, you have a big following in the gay community.
Yes!
A lot of people say she's so real and all that.
Yes!
Oh, so you know all about that.
Yes, twirl!
So how is your relationship with the kids? I mean,
honestly, I just feel like you should be whoever the fuck it is that you want to be, and don't let anybody change that from you, and just be as fabulous as you possibly can. Growing up, I grew up in Chicago, and it was.
So did I. I mean, I grew up, but I've been living there for almost 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So you live there now?
No, I just moved here earlier this year.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Even though I don't live here, I still feel like you can welcome me. I grew up kind of like, very close-minded. Honestly, we like this type of people and this type of thing. So as I got into the world on my own, I realized, there's other people that believe in other things and they're cool people. Right. And then especially being in the environment that I'm in, hairdressers, wardrobe, makeup artists, a lot of them are the kids, honey. And some of the most amazing people that you could ever meet. So at the end of the day, just be yourself and be the best yourself you can be.
I know that's
Hello.
right.
Snap to the clown.
One last thing, because you're a businesswoman too.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so much on your resume.
Oh, gosh.
But you're a businesswoman because you were telling me earlier about a tour line specifically for women.
So we're coming out with a tour line called Pinx, P-I-N-X, and it's specifically for women and the kids. Because, you should be able to be fabulous and handy at the same time. So it's something that caters specifically for us so that you don't break your nails or chip your nail polish, and you can still be as cute as you want to be without having to depend on a man or a handyman or a neighbor or whatever else. You can have your own little kit there, and it comes with lipstick too, because you gotta look good while you're fixing shit.
I know that's right. Well, with everything that's going on, of course, a lot of great things that are in store for the future. I guess you already done filming Love and Hip Hop.
Technically, we have officially finished, and we just came to New York to do the reunion show, which is why I'm here with you today.
Okay.
And, hopefully we'll have so much fun that I'll be back.
Okay, that's the question I was going to ask you. So,
yes. Oh, come on, please, let me know. So we just officially finished our episodes, but we're still working. Like, when you see us going in with the interviews and the green screens and things like that, so we still have to go in and do the interviews for the last few episodes, and that's where we really dish the tea. I sip tea, boil tea, and pour tea.
All right.
It's a lot of tea.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. No sugar. It's too much fat.
Well, I want to thank you for being with me and chatting with me because we're going to see you tonight.
Yes.
And you're going to be greeting everybody.
I am. I'm going to be playing my single and I'm going to be twirling with the girls I need.
All right.
All right now.
Well, this is Lady G and my girl, Masika Kalysha.
Thank you, baby.
From Love and Hip Hop.
You say my name better than some of my family members.
Really? Well, and people will try to make fun of me because of my accent. They say, "Are you from the South?" I'm like, "No, I'm not from the South."
I didn't even hear it.
Thank you. Well, you're from Chicago, so I think we kind of maybe have that little
right. I feel like we don't have accent, but people
exactly. That's how I feel. So we're here, and we're looking forward to see you do a lot more. So
thank you.
Stay tuned, everybody.
All right, guys. See you later.